Everybody, so I want to quickly talk to y'all. I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I've been meaning to get to it, but I've been busy. So tomorrow I'm going to do a full live on this, but I want to present some information to y'all that you might not know. So, it's a lot going on. You got crazy people driving over folks in New Orleans, down on Bourbon Street. You got folks, cars blowing up in front of the Trump Tower, bombs being found and shit in New Orleans, okay? So it's a lot going on. But I want y'all to not forget about several things. Like, what happened to these mysterious drones? What happened to them? They was in the sky. We was talking about them. And now, all of a sudden, we just on to the next thing. The government still ain't figured out what they was. We just go quit talking about them. Okay, fine. Now we have this mysterious fog, okay? So I did talk about the fog a little bit in a video the other day, and it was some people who came in the comment section and y'all did y'all thing. You showed your dumbness, and it's fine, okay? Again, as people who are grown, we know what fog is. We have seen fog all of our life. We know what real fog look like, okay? So for all the people who are like, oh, it's just fog, y'all bugging. You just stupid. I don't know any other way to put it. You just stupid, okay? I just want to throw that out there. First of all, let's talk about a couple things with this fog. This fog is not normal fog. I don't know. And I'm going to play some videos for you guys, okay, at the end of this that y'all can look at. But we're going to get into this in further detail on my live tomorrow. But fog, first of all, comes with certain type of weather conditions. And this fog is all across the world, right? You hear about it in the UK and all these different places. But there are plenty of places that there is fog and there are no weather conditions that call for fog, okay? So that's one thing. The second thing is that this fog is leaving films like on people's cars and stuff. And fog don't leave film, okay? The fog has a smell in some places, and lots of people have gotten sick after they've been out in the fog, okay? When people are looking at the fog, like on their Ring camera and stuff outside, it actually looks like snow or something is falling, but you go outside and nothing is falling, okay? So nobody is stupid, but the people who act like there's not a lot of things attached to this fog that are not normal for what fog does, okay? Now, some of the symptoms that people are having is they're having respiratory issues, congestion. They say they can't sleep, things of that nature. Their stomach is upset. And so I want to present something to y'all that we're going to get into more details about. Because whenever somebody is like, oh, this is just fog. Y'all just being ridiculous. You keep being ridiculous. You the one ridiculous, because when shit hits the fan and you want to act like all of this stuff is so normal, when if you just step out of your retardedness for a moment, you will see that these things are not normal. This does not come with fog, okay? I'm going to throw a word out there that I would like you guys to go and look up. If not, don't worry. We're going to get into more details on tomorrow. But go look up smart dust. Yeah, smart dust. It has been around for a very long time. It is something that the government uses, since we so crazy and ridiculous when we say that, what is our government doing? But smart dust, go look it up. Go look up what it is. Go look up what it looks like. Go look at how they would actually, use it as far as putting it on people. Go look up all the things that smart dust can do, and go look at, if you inhale it, all of the symptoms that smart dust will cause you if you take it in, okay? Go and look this shit up. If not, don't worry. I'm going to break it all down for you tomorrow on my live. And what you're going to find is that this fog probably isn't fog. Matter of fact, it isn't fog. It's more likely that it's smart dust. Go look up all the symptoms. Go look at everything it says about it. And it seems like they're both very common when people talk about their symptoms and the fact it's leaving film on stuff. I mean, dust leaves film on things, right? And this is smart dust. And if you guys don't know, yes, molecules as small as dust can have computer things inside of them, all right? I know some of y'all have not caught up with the technology of today and all of the things that are being used, but there are bugs, there are flies, there are pigeons, there are all kind of things that have actually been equipped as AI, and they are robots. They're not actually insects. And when I say robots, I just mean that they're collecting data, they're listening, or they're there for a certain reason, right? And so none of this is a coincidence. We have these drones. The drones were spraying stuff on communities. I showed you guys those videos, and now all of a sudden we got this fog and people are not feeling well, right? So yeah, we'll get into this conversation more. I'm going to show you guys these clips. And yeah, you know, for anybody who is willing to listen, I am willing to teach. And if you just want to be dumb, I mean, baby, this is America. You have all rights to be dumb if you want to, all right? So I'll see everybody tomorrow on my live when we talk about this in more detail. The people who want to know more so that you can be prepared. And even the stupid people, you're welcome too. I'll see everybody tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, all right? Right here on this channel. So make sure you subscribe if you are not.
All right, so it's crazy foggy right now. But that's not the weird part, okay? Like, number one, it's weird because as it gets later in the day, fog should lighten, dissipate, and it's really not. But the weirdest part is the taste and smell. It smells like after you set off a bunch of fireworks. And like the taste of the air is, I mean, the only word I can think of is toxic. It's super weird. And so I'm going for my walk and it's kind of worrying me a little bit. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that. That's weird. Yeah, I mean, it smells not right. And I've, you know, I mean, I'm 41. I've been through fog. This is something different. Let me know if you guys are experiencing something like that.
Hey y'all, happy 2025. I am getting ready to unlock the doors of my work. It is New Year's Day and I am outside in the fog. Anyway, happy New Year's, guys. Have a great day.
Is anyone else experiencing, like, I got a sore throat right now, but is anyone experiencing like this fog? I can't even talk. That's going around the world right now. Like, I'm on the East Coast, but do you guys see this fog? And the reason why I'm talking about it is because ever since it was foggy the other day, bro, my respiratory system has just been cooked, bro, like straight up destroyed. All across the East Coast and other parts of the world, it's been really foggy, and especially on the East Coast with all the drone sightings. Do you think they're dropping like chemicals in the air? People are reporting that the air smells like bug spray. I don't really know what's going on, man, but dude, ever since this fog came around, bro, my throat has been destroyed. I've been coughing. I don't know what it is. Let me know wherever you're from, if it's been foggy, and if you've been feeling this way, because I feel sick, dude.
So I just watched a bunch of different TikToks from a bunch of different people who live in a bunch of different states, and they're all saying that they have fog, and they all saying it hurts their throat and it gives them headaches and it makes them cough and it makes them sick. And then some are saying check your air filters. So I'm like, okay, I just come down here and check it, and we just changed this, and look at it. It's exactly like everyone else's video, like super dirty so quickly. It's gross.
I just posted a video earlier this afternoon as I was driving down to St. Cloud here in central Minnesota. And I only did so because after 2 weeks of having this constant fog, literally 24 hours a day, I thought it was very bizarre because I've never seen that. And then watching some of the TikToks, a lot of you guys are experiencing the same thing. I got home and I watched a video just a moment ago where another TikToker showed her air filter in her HVAC unit. And I thought, whoa, this is crazy. I'm going to go ahead and check mine just to see if there's any correlation to that. And stick around because I'm going to show you something that is very, very bizarre. And I'm curious what you're finding in your unit as well. Here we go. So we're going to head over where I set this up because I think this is very telling. I change my filters about once a month. So this is about 3.5 weeks ago that I changed the filter out. Pretty standard. I can even see through the fiber still. It's not abnormal. This is what I've had in here since this started about 2 weeks ago. It's a gray very, very, very thick capture within these fibers. I don't know how to explain it. What I do know is this is what we're air exchanging, and this is what we're breathing. And then for contrast, here's a brand new filter. Brand new filter, what we would expect. I've never seen anything like this. This is a kind of a standard output when I change my filters. Look at that. You can't even see through it, and that is roughly about 3 weeks, guys. Check your filters.